Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss May-June 2024 paper and its paper 3. Now we will discuss, in last class we have discussed question number 1 to question number 5. And today we will discuss the remaining questions of this paper. This one is question number 6. On an organ diagram, shade the region whose points represents complex number z, which satisfies both the inequalities. Okay, now let's see. First of all, let me draw the organ diagram first. Now, from the first one we can see that z minus 4 plus 3i is less than and equals to 2. Now this shows what? This shows the center of the circle, and this shows the radius. So first of all we need to just plot it on a graph. Like this will be 1, 2, 3 and 4, and this will be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now here we can see 1, 2. This will be the center, so it means that this point will lie here, 4 and 3. Okay, this will be the center of the circle. Now what we have to do is, we need to draw a circle with radius 2. Radius 2 means that this point will lie here at 2, 5 and 6. This point will lie here 2 units, and then here, and then 4, 5 here. Now okay, this will be the circle. I hope that the first thing is clear. The region less than means that the region inside the circle. Now the second thing is the argument of this. So the argument of this means what? First of all, we need to understand the concept that z minus 2 plus I greater than and equals to pi by 3. Now the argument means that we have to use this point. This will be the point where we have to draw a horizontal line. This will be the point. We have to draw a horizontal line over here. So it means that this point will lie here 2 and 1. On real axis it's 2 and on imaginary axis it's 1. Now here what we have to do is that we have to simply draw a horizontal line over here. And then we need to draw an angle of pi by 3. So pi by 3 is, let's say it lies here. This will be angle, let's say pi by 3. Now the next thing is the region greater than this. The region greater than, now here we can see that we have two things. The first thing is the region inside the circle and greater than this line. So these two things will indicate that this will be the required region. This will be the required shaded region. That is it. Let's move to the second one. Calculate the greatest value z for the point in this region. Now we know that the greatest value should be what? This should be like, what will be the greatest value? Let me highlight this one. Let's say this line will show you the greatest value in this region, which intersects the curve over here as a tangent. You can say, you can consider it as a tangent. And now we know that we know that the other point is this one. Okay. Now this whole angle will be called the greatest angle. But before that, let me divide it into two angles. This one is angle alpha and this one is angle beta. Now we know that greatest value of z, greatest value z. It means alpha plus beta for this case. Now here we can easily find out the angle alpha. Angle alpha will be what? We have to draw a horizontal line, we have to draw a vertical line. Now this will be a right angle triangle, and now from here we can say that this whole distance is 4, this whole distance is 3. So this will be, angle alpha will be equals to tan inverse of 3 by 4. 3 by 4. Similarly, beta will be equals to what? Beta will be, this will be the angle, let's say, and we know the radius, that this distance will be 2. So what we have to do, let me draw the angle over here and let me mention the points. This point is, let's say, C, this point is O, and this point is, let's say A. Now if we draw a triangle, this will be A point, this will be C point, this will be C point, and this will be O point. So AC will be equals to 2. Now we don't know about the hypotenuse. Now we can easily find out the hypotenuse OC. OC will be equals to, from the other triangle, OC will be equals to, hypotenuse will be equals to perpendicular square plus base square. Now from here the beta angle will be equal to, this one is angle beta, this OC side is 3 square plus 4 square, and we can say that beta will be equals to sine inverse of perpendicular by hypotenuse, 2 by square root of 3 square plus 4 square. Now we just need to put it over here, that greatest value of z will be equals to, alpha was tan inverse of 3 by 4. Let me check it again. Yes, it was 3 by 4, and then plus beta will be sine inverse of 2 by square root of 3 square plus 4 square. Now what we have to do is shift tan inverse of 3 by 4 plus shift sine inverse of bracket 2 by square root of 3 square plus 4 square, bracket close. Now this will be equals to 1.055. We need to correct it to the 1 decimal place. So 1.06 will be the greatest value of z. Greatest value of z, argument z. This will be the final answer. Let's move to the next one, question number 7. Show that x plus 7 is a factor of this. So what we have to do is, we can just write x plus 7 is equals to 0, which means we have to put x is equals to minus 7. So f of minus 7 will be equals to 8 into minus 7 cube plus 54 into minus 7 square minus 17 into minus 7 minus 21. So this will be equals to, let me check it over here, that 8 multiplied by minus 7 cube plus 54 multiplied by minus 7 square minus 17 multiplied by minus 7 minus 21. This whole will be equals to 0. So as we can see that the answer is 0, it means Hence we can say, hence x plus 7 is a factor of f of x. This is called basically the factor theorem. Let's move to the B part. Find the quotient f of x is divided by x plus 7. So we can use this space. Okay, let me use the space over here. From here, that we have x plus 7 is over here, and the other thing is 8x cube plus 54x square. 8x square plus 54, 8x cube plus 54x square minus 17x minus 21. Now if we multiply it with 8x, so 8x square, the answer will be 8x cube plus 7 8s are 56. 56x square whole divided by, we have to divide it, we can cancel out these two. This will be now minus 2x square minus 17x. Now we can multiply it with minus 2x. This will be minus 2x square minus 14x. Again we can cancel out these two. This will be now minus 3x minus 21. Now what we have to do it again, that we need to simply multiply it with minus 3. If we multiply it with minus 3, this will be minus 3x minus 21 whole divided by 0. Now it means what? It means that the quotient will be 8x square minus 2x minus 3. This will be the final answer. Let's move to the C part. Hence solve this equation. Hence solve this equation. Now from here we know that 8x cube. Now we know that previously it was f of x is equals to x plus 7 into 8x square minus 2x minus 3. As we know that the remainder is 0, so we don't need to simplify it further. So if we just factorize it, so how we can factorize it? Mod 5 3, a is 8, b is minus 2, c is minus 3. So this will be equals to, let me write it over here, that x is equals to 3 by 4 and x is equals to minus 1 by 2. Minus 1 by 2. Now if we rearrange it, 4x is equals to 3 and 2x is equals to minus 1. From here we will have 2x plus 1 and from here we will have 4x minus 3. It means we can use the midterm thing, and this will be 2x plus 1. This will be the final factorization for this thing. Now let me place it here, that if we compare this one with 8x cube plus 54x square minus 17x minus 21. This was the first equation, and we know that these two are similar if we replace x with cos theta. Now what we can do is, we just need to replace it. So f of cos theta will be equals to what? we can just replace it with cos theta. This will be equals to cos theta plus 7 into 4 cos theta minus 3 into 2 cos theta plus 1. Now later on we can just write it as cos theta. We will have these factors, so we can write it as cos theta plus 7 is equals to 0 and 4 cos theta minus 3 is equals to 0, and we know that this whole thing is equals to 0, that is why I am replacing it, and 2 cos theta plus 1 is equals to 0. Now from here we can see what? We can see that this will be cos theta is equals to minus 7, 4 cos theta is equals to 3, and which means cos theta is equals to 3 by 4. And from here this will be cos theta is equals to minus 1 by 2. Now we know that this one will not be possible. So what we can do is we need to find out the remaining two. Let me just verify it that why the first one is not possible. Cos inverse of minus 7. This will be a math error. Now let's see the other one. Cos inverse of 3 by 4. This will be equals to, okay, your calculator must be in in degree mode, because you can see that the range is in degree mode. This will be equals to 41.4. So theta will be equals to 41.4, and we need to keep this thing in mind that for cos theta is equals to 3 by 4, we can use cast here, C-A-S-T. Now cos is positive in two quadrants. We know that from here theta is equals to 41.4. Now cos is positive in this quadrant and in this quadrant. So from here we will have two values. Theta 1 will be equals to 41.4 and theta 2 will be equals to 360 minus 41.4, which means that, let me write it over here, 360 minus answer, this will be equals to 318.59, which means 318.6. So we will have these two values from here. Now let's see the other one from here, that from here the reference angle will be equals to theta is equals to cos inverse of 1 by 2. Now let me check. Shift cos inverse of 1 by 2. This will be equals to 60. So 60 means we know that the reference angle is 60, C-A-S-T, and cos is negative. Cos negative means cos is negative. It means that the reference angle will lie in these two quadrants. This angle will be 60, this angle will be 60. So theta 3 will be equals to 180 minus 60, which means 120, and theta 4 will be equals to 180 plus 60, which means 240. Now finally we can say that we will have four answers. Theta 1 will be equals to 41.4 degrees, theta 2 will be equals to 120, theta 3 will be equals to 240, and theta 4 will be equals to 318.6. So this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear, and if still you have any question, you can ask it in the comment section. Let's move to the next one. I think the A part is missing. Now this one is question number 8. It was missing in that PDF, so that is why we are using the picture over here. That now in this one we can see express this in the form this. So what we have to do is we need to use the formula that this one is 3 cos of 2x minus square root of 3 sine of 2x is equals to r cos of 2x plus alpha. Now what we have to do is we need to simply use the identity, that is cos alpha plus cos beta will be equals to cos alpha cos beta similarly. Now minus sine alpha sine beta. Now if we multiply it, this will be 3 cos of 2x minus square root of 3 sine of 2x is equals to r cos alpha cos of 2x minus r sine alpha sine of 2x. Now further what we can say that if we compare the coefficients, comparing coefficients of 2x and sine 2x, so this will be equals to r cos alpha is equals to 3 and r sine alpha will be equals to square root of 3. Now this one is equation 1, this one is equation 2. Divide 2 divided by 1. What we will get? We will get r sine alpha is equals to square root of 3 divided by r cos alpha is equals to 3. Now if we take it further, tan alpha is equals to square root of 3 by 3. So alpha will be equals to tan inverse of square root of 3 by 3. Now yes, just use the calculator, that tan will be equals to shift tan inverse is equals to square root of 3 by 3 bracket close. This will be equals to 30 degrees. So 30 degrees, but we have to check the one thing more, that the calculator must be in degree mode or radian mode. Let me check this one from the question. Okay, now it is given that the calculator must be in degree mode, so we need to simplify it again. So sine alpha, tan inverse of alpha, but let me convert it into the radian mode again. Mod radian. Now tan inverse of this will be equals to pi by 6. So alpha will be equals to pi by 6 and r will be equals to what? R will be equals to, we know that this will be put in any of the equations, sine alpha. So r will be equals to square root of 3 square root of 3 divided by sine of the previous answer. So this will be equals to 2 square root of 3. 2 square root of 3. So r is equals to 2 square root of 3. This will be the final answer for this question. Let's move to the B part. But before that, let me write it over here that now let's move to the B part. In the B part, we know that r is equal to this thing from this working, and hence we can say that we can write this form as uh, r cos of, let me write this one, okay, 3 cos of 2x minus square root of 3 sine of 2x. We can write this one as 3 cos of 2x minus, so we can write this one as integration of 0 to pi by 12, 3 divided by r is 2 square root of 3 cos of what, cos of 2x minus, let me check it again, it was 2x plus pi by 3, yes, 2x plus pi by 6 whole square, we need to integrate it now. Now what we can do is, we can just write the constants outside this form, integration 2 square root of 3 integral of, now let me write it as integration of 0 to pi by 12, and this will be now cos of 2x plus pi by 6 whole power minus 2, because we have to shift it to the other side. One thing more here we need to do that, okay, before keep this thing outside this, so we need to take the square in the on 2 square root of 3, we need to take the square over here, so this will be, now we can simplify it further, but how we can integrate this thing, this will be first, now this will be now 3 divided by 4 into 3, now I am directly integrating it, so we use the power rule, this will be minus 2 into, okay, how we can integrate, we need to add one thing, yes, so plus 1, so this will be, now from 0 to pi by 12, let me replace it, this will be now basically secant square of 2x plus pi by 6 dx, because we know that 1 by cos square of x will be equals to secant square of x. Now we can easily integrate it, we know the integration of secant square of this, so this will be equals to 3 divided by 12 into, the integration of secant square will be tan of 2x plus pi by 6, and we know that whatever the coefficient of x, we have to write it over here, the coefficient of x is 2. Now we will put the limits, upper limit minus lower limit, we will get the final answer. So this will be like, this will be 3 ones are 3 fours are, so basically this will be 1 by 8 into, because we need to multiply it, now upper limit minus lower limit, so 2 into pi by 12 plus pi by 6 bracket close minus tan of 2 into 0 plus pi by 6, upper limit minus lower limit, we need to follow the basics. Now what we have to do is, we can use the calculator to simplify it further, that tan of, let's say tan of, basically this will be pi by 6 now, pi by 6 plus pi by 6, so pi by 6 bracket close minus tan of, now 2 into 0 will be 0, pi by 6, shift pi by 6 bracket close, so this will be equals to 2 square root of 3 by 3, 2 square root of 3 by 3. Let me write it over here. 8 into 2 square root of 3 by 3. Now if you simplify it further, this will be square root of 3 by 4 into 3. Not square root here, 4 into 3, because we can cancel out this one. We can 2 ones are 2, 2 fours. So this will be equals to square root of 3 by 12 will be the final answer. Square root of 3 by 12 will be the final answer. Let's move to the next question. Question number . Now in question number 9, this is a question and it's a cuboid and sides are given to us. We need to show that the x satisfies the given equation. So we know that the container decreases in volume at a rate which is inversely proportional to this thing. So inversely proportional means that the volume is increasing. It means that rate of change of volume is decreasing inversely. So decreasing means we need to use the negative sign. So that is why if we replace it, so this will be now dv by dt will be equals to minus k by t. Now we know how to find the volume. We know that the volume will be equals to base area into height. So base area is x multiplied by x into height. Height is 10 minus x. So this will be equals to 10x square minus x cube. 10x square minus x cube. This will be the volume. Now if we differentiate it with respect to x. What will be the answer? This will be 20x minus 3x square. This one is dv by dx. Now, but we need dv by dt. So dv by dt, what we need to do is dv by dt will be equals to dv by dx multiplied by dx by dt. Now we know the value of dv by dx, and we have to keep this thing in mind that dv by dt is equals to this thing. Now in the question they say that the rate of decrease of x is this. It means that dx by dt is equals to 20 by 37. So and we know that we just need to put the values now. So dv by dt is equals to minus k by t. dv by dx is what? It was 20x minus 3x square. 20x minus 3x square dv by dx. And we know that dx by dt is 20 by 37. 20 by 37. Now what we need to do is that for the first question we need to find out dx by dt. So that is why we will replace it with dx by dt as it is. And if we rearrange the equations, this will be minus dx by dt will be equals to minus k by 20x minus 3x square. 20x minus 3x square. Now what we can do is, first we need to find out the value of k. Now how we can find the value of k? Just put dx by dt over here. This will be equals to what? 20 by 37 is equals to minus k by, now x is what? Let's see the value of x, that it was decreasing at this rate. For x is equals to 1 by 2 and t is equals to 1 by 10. For x is equals to 1 by 2. So just put the value of x 1 by 2. 20 into 1 by 2, 20 into 1 by 2 minus 3 into 1 by 2 square. Now this will be 20 by 37 is equals to minus k by, now 10 minus 3 into 1 by 4. Now what we can do is we can just simplify it. So 10 minus 3 into 1 by 4, 1 by 4, the answer will be 37 by 4. 37 by 4 means 20 by 37 is equals to minus k by 37 by 4. 37 by 4, which means here it is in the division mode. We need to multiply to the other side. This will be now 20 by 37 multiply by 37 by 4 is equals to negative k. So if we multiply this with 20 by 37, 20 by 37 is equals to k, and k will be equals to 5. K will be equals to now negative 5. Let me do it again that okay, now from here we know that dx by dt is this thing. We have missed this t, so just shift it to this one. So here we will have t, so we need to put the value of t here. Here we will have t, so we must have the value of t here. That t is what? T is 1 by 10, so we need to multiply it 1 by 10, and then we will have the final answer. Let me check the answer. Let me remove this thing and solve the thing again. Now this will be equals to, let me check, that 37 divided by 4 multiplied by 1 by 10, 1 by 10 is 37 by 40. So here we will have minus k will be equals to minus k by 37 by 40. So we need to multiply it over here, 37 by 40. So 20 by 37 multiplied by 20 multiplied by 20 by 37. So this will be equals to 1 by 2. So negative k is equals to 1 by 2, which means k is equals to minus 1 by 2. Now what we can do is we need to just put it in the above equation, that dx by dt will be equals to, minus means this will now plus, so 1 by 2t into 20x minus 3x square. That is what we have to prove, and it's proved here. I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move to the next question. Solve the differential equations obtained on exponential. So let me write the equation here again, that it was dx by dt was minus 1 by 2t into 20x minus Now we know that the equation was 2t, it was 2t minus 20x minus 3x square. Okay. Now solve the differential equation obtaining t in terms of x. So what we have to do is we need to just first of all separate the variables. So if we separate the variables, what will be the answer? Let's check this one. That this will be 20x minus 3x square, 20x minus 3x square. Let me check the first one. The previous one, it was 20x minus 3x square. Yes, it was my minus 3x square. Now what we have to do? We have to just rearrange it, 20x minus 3x square, and then this will be equals to minus, now here it is minus 1 by 2t whole power dt. Now if we integrate it, take integration on both sides, here we have dx. If we integrate it, this will be equals to, take integral on both sides. So this will be equals to 20x square by 2 minus 3x cube by 3 is equals to minus 1 by 2 natural log of t plus c. Now we know that in the very start it was given that x is equals to, at x equal to 1 by 2, t is equals to 1 by 10. X is equals to 1 by 2, t is equals to 1 by 10, I think. Let me reconfirm it. 1 by 2 and 1 by 10. Yes. Now if you put it in this equation, we will get what we will get. Let's see. We will get 10 into x is 1 by 2 whole square minus 3 into 1 by 2 whole cube divided by 3 is equals to minus natural log of t is 1 by 10 plus c. So if we simplify it, c will be equals to what? C will be equals to minus 19 by 4 minus natural log of 1 by 10, natural log of 1 by 10, 1 by 10. So from here we can say that the final answer will be what? We need to solve it. So what we have to do is we just need to put, we know that from here we will have the equation will be like what? This will be like 20x square by 2 minus 3x cube by 3 plus natural log of t is equals to c. So if we solve it further, what will be the answer? We will get t will be equals to what? T will be equals to e power, t will be equals to e power 2x cube minus 2x cube minus 3x square plus 19 by 4 plus natural log of 1 by 10 plus natural log of 1 by 10. We just need to convert it into the exponential form. So this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. We can further elaborate it like this. We can write it in the separate forms, but I think this form is better. We can directly use, this will be the final answer. Let's move to question number 10. The equation of two straight lines are this. Given that the acute angle between the direction of these lines is this, find the possible values of A. Find the possible values of A. Now we know that A dot B is equals to magnitude of A, magnitude of B, cos of alpha. Now here we need to find out the alpha. So what we have to do, cos of alpha will be equals to A dot B divided by magnitude of A, magnitude of B. Now we need to define, we need to look at the direction vectors. Now A will be equals to 3, 4 and alpha k. Now A will be equals to 3, 4 and alpha, 3, 4 and A, because we have to see the direction vectors only. And then we have B is equals to minus 1, 2 and 2. Now the magnitude of A, or we can say, let me find it, that A dot B is equals to 3 into minus 1 plus 4 into 2 plus A into 2. This will be minus 3 plus 8 plus 2A. So 2A plus 5 will be the answer for A dot B. Now let's see. Given that the acute angle is pi by 4, keep this thing in your mind. We need to find out the value of A. So here we know that A, magnitude of A will be equals to square root of 3 square plus 4 square plus A square. So which means 9 plus 16 plus A square, which means 25 plus A square, 25 plus A square. And similarly, the magnitude of B will be equals to minus 1 square plus 2 square plus 2 square. This will be equals to 1 plus 4 plus 4, which means 9, which means 3. Now just put all these values in the equation. This cos of pi by 4 is equals to cos of pi by 4. Let me check. Yes, cos of pi by 4. A dot B is 2A plus 5 divided by 3 into square root of 25 plus A square. Now we can simplify it further. So from here we can write it as cos of pi by 4. Let me check cos pi by 4. Cos of pi by 4. Shift pi by 4. Cos of pi by 4 is square root of 2 by 2. So square root of 2 by 2 is equals to 2A plus 5 whole divided by 3 into 25 plus A square. Take square on both sides. Take square on both sides will be what? This will be equals to 2 by 4. 2 by 4 is equals to 2A plus 5 whole square divided by 9 into 25 plus A square. Because square root will be cancelled out here. Now from here what we can do is, this will be 1 by 2 into 9 into 25 plus A square is equals to A square plus B square plus 2AB. 2AB means 5 to the 10 to the 20A. 20A. And now 9 into 25. We need to shift this to the other side. This will be 9 into 25 is what? 9 multiplied by 25. This will be equal to 225. So 225 plus 9A square is equals to 8A square plus 50 plus 48. Now if we rearrange it again, this will be 9A square minus 8A square minus 40A plus 225 minus 50 is equal to 0. And from here we will have the equation a square minus 40a plus 225 now this will be minus 40a plus 225 minus 50 minus 50. This will be equal to 175 is equal to 0. Now we can use the calculator, shift mod 5 3. A is 1, B is minus 40, C is 175. So this will be equal to 35 and 5. So A will be equals to 35 and A will be equals to 5. These two will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move to the next one. Given that instead the line intersects, find the value of A and the position vector of the points of intersection. Now what we have to do is, we know that first of all we know that the initial equation was this one. We can write it in the form like this, that R is equals to, for the first one this will be equals to 1 plus 3 lambda. Then the second one will be 1 plus 4 lambda, and then 2a plus lambda a lambda. Okay, and the other one we will have from here we will have minus 3 minus mu, and then we have minus 1 plus 2 mu, then we have 4 plus 2 mu. Now we need to simplify it and see that these lines are, how we can use the value of A. Now from the first one we know that 1 plus 3 lambda is equals to minus 3 minus mu, and from here we will have the second one, 1 plus 4 lambda is equals to minus 1 plus 2 mu. Equation 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and if we solve it simultaneously we will have the value like this will be 3 lambda is equals to minus 4 minus mu, and then the other one will be 4 lambda is equals to minus 2 plus 2 mu. Now if we multiply the first one with 2, we will get 6 lambda is equals to minus 8 minus 2 mu. If we multiply this one with 2, we will get this thing. Now if we add these two, we can cancel out this one. This will be 10 lambda is equals to minus 10 and lambda is equals to minus 1. Just put it in any of the equation. What will be the answer? This will be 4 into minus 1 is equals to minus 2 plus 2 mu. So this will be minus 4 plus 2 is equals to 2 mu, and minus 2 is equals to 2 mu, and mu is equals to minus 1. Now lambda and mu we need to verify it in the third one, and the x coordinate will be, the third one will be 2a plus lambda. So a is equals to, we know the value of a was 5 and 32, but in this question they are saying that find the value of a and the position vector of the point. So what we have to do, how we can find out the value of a? So just put it in these two in the third one. We will get by the way, the third one was 2a plus lambda. Now just put it in the third one. We will get 2a minus a is equals to 4 minus 2. Now from here we will have A will be equals to 2. So finally we can write the position vector OP. OP will be equals to minus 2, minus 3 and 2. Just put it in the first one and we will get the final answer. Let's move to question number 11. Using the substitution, this give your answer in the form a plus b pi, where a and b are rational numbers. This one is the 9-mark question and this will be the last question. Let's see how we can simplify it. We know that, first of all, we know that you find the exact value, give your answer in the form of this. Okay, we know that the first one we can write is, we can rearrange this one as x is equals to tan theta divided by 2. And if we find out the derivative dx by d theta, dx by d theta, this will be equal to 1 by 2 into the derivative of tan theta is secant squared theta. Now from here we can say that dx will be equal to 1 by 2 secant square theta d theta. And we also know that if 2x is equals to tan theta, and if we take square on both sides, it will give us 4x square is equals to tan square theta. Now we need to integrate it. So how we can integrate it? We can just replace these values in the equation. Now basically this will be now 0 to by the way, this one is minus 1 by 2. So we need to check that when x is 1, 0, what will be the value of y? When x is 0, so from here we will get, when x is 0, this will be 0. And when x is minus 1 by 2, this will be pi by 4. That is why we will use it here, that pi by 4. And if we integrate it now, this equation will become 1 plus 4x square means tan square of theta, and dx means this will be dx is equals to this thing. So that is why dx will be equals to 1 by 2 secant square theta d theta. Now if we simplify it, it will be, we can write it as 6, 0 to pi by 4, and now this will be secant square theta d theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. Now we can use the substitution also, or we can write, we know that secant square theta is equals to 1 plus tan square theta. So that is why this will be 0 to pi by 4 and secant square theta by secant square theta. Basically in the denominator it was whole square, so we need to use it. We need to use this thing, whole square. So whole square. So secant square theta whole square d theta. Now from here we can cancel out these two, this one with this. So 6 integral of 0 to pi by 6, 1 by secant square theta d theta. So from here we know that 1 by secant square theta is equals to cos square theta. That is why we can replace it with this one, 0 to pi by 4 cos square theta d theta. Now if we integrate it, we know that we can use the formula, that is, we know that cos 2 theta is equals to 2 cos of theta minus 1. 2 cos of theta, it will be, we have to check it again. So this one is the formula sheet. Cos 2 theta is equals to 2 cos square theta minus 1. Yes, 2 cos square theta minus 1. And if we rearrange it, this will be cos 2 theta plus 1 is equals to 2 cos square theta, which means cos 2 theta plus 1 whole divided by 2 is equals to cos square theta. Just replace it over here and we will get 6 0 to pi by 4 into cos 2 theta plus 1 whole divided by 2 d theta. Now if we integrate it further, we can cancel out this one. So 3 into, now if we integrate it, this will be sine 2 theta divided by 2, and from here we will get just theta 0 to pi by 4. Now if we put the values, upper limit minus lower limit, we can easily find out. We can write it this one as, by the way, we can write this one as 3 by 2 sine 2 theta plus 2 theta, and then upper limit minus lower limit. Now upper limit minus lower limit means 3 by 2, let's see the upper limit, sine of 2 into pi by 4 plus 2 into pi by 4 minus lower limit is sine 2 into 0 plus 2 into 0. Now your calculator must be in radian mode. So if we find it, if we use, first of all we need to convert it into the radian mode. Yes, and then this will be sine, basically this will be pi by 2 now. Sine pi by 2, definitely it will be 0. Sine pi by 2 is, okay, sine by pi by 2 is 1. So we can write it as 3 by 2 into 1 plus pi by 2 minus sine 0 is 0 plus 0. So finally we can say 3 by 2 multiplied by 1 plus pi by 2. So this will be equals to 1 plus pi by 2 multiply by 3 by 2. But we need to find out the exact answer, so that is why we will not follow this thing. We will simply write it as 2 plus pi whole divided by 2, and from here we will get, or we can directly write it, we can directly multiply 3 by 2 with the bracket. So we will get 3 by 2 plus 3 by 4 pi. This will be the final answer. I think this will be, yes, this will be the final answer. We need to write the answer in this form. So I think that is it for today. So today we have discussed the whole paper related to the May-June 2024 paper 3. Keep visiting the channel. We will upload the next paper also, and if you feel any question, you can ask it in the comment section, as well as you can contact me on the WhatsApp. The link is in the description. Thank you.